How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over some of the content that we got released into the game yesterday. I'm also going to be trying out a couple of these brand new cards in the signature event. So we do have a couple brand new signature series cards as rewards for this event. I believe at 35 wins you're able to unlock this Pee Wee Reese, who isn't really that good. I mean, he's a good card if you're a big Dodgers fan or if you just like Pee Wee Reese in general. I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. We'll talk a little bit about some of these players. But Pee Wee Reese, kind of an all-around guy, doesn't really have the most power, coming in at 69 against both sides. He does have 99 and 98 contact with great vision. I think that this card at 45 wins, the Signature Series Madison Bumgarner, is going to be more valuable, a lot better. He also has pretty close to the same amount of power as Pee Wee Reese. We have the same attributes from last year's game. The one thing to keep in mind, though, is that this year, the durability attribute is more important, especially with the stamina update that we just had released. This card will have the unbreakable quirk and will be able to bounce back for a start. I guess he'll regain energy in between games of ranked seasons a lot quicker than someone who has a lower durability attribute. Now, the unbreakable quirk is just a threshold that lets you know that your player has 95 durability. For example, John Smoltz, this closing pitcher version, does not. He only has, I think, 94 durability on his card. He will still be able to replenish stamina quickly because of that durability attribute, but I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between 94 and 95 with that unbreakable quirk. Anyway, we do have a couple new players that have been added, couple tops now, guys, that I think are pretty good. I think that this Yordan Alvarez is the best overall hitter, though, because he has homebody, day player, first pitch hitter, and dead red. All of those are active quirks that live series players would have. These Tops Now players have those quirks, and that makes them a little bit better. I talked about in one video on why some of those Tops Now guys are so good. That is definitely one of the reasons. So we'll go ahead and get into some event gameplay. These games are 3 innings. We are only able to use signature series players, and then, of course, gold players and silver guys in there as well. But I don't know if I'll be able to complete all of the cumulative wins for this event. I'm going to try, but because I'm a teacher, I have a limited amount of time to kind of play throughout the day. I'm going to try and go live sometime this weekend, but I'm extremely busy. I had a couple trainings come up this last week. I had a couple meetings pop up. I've been really focused on starting off this brand new school year on the right foot anyway. I mean, I'm teaching a couple new classes to me, or at least some of the material is, so I'm really trying my best to continue to upload content over on YouTube, as well as keep on track with everything I got going on in my personal life. So hopefully you all understand that as well. Here we got Jimmy Rollins on first base. We're stealing second after a leadoff base hit. Now he's in scoring position. And we have a 3-1 count. I'm going to look to take third. I felt that this opponent was a little wild. A.J. Burnett doesn't have the best control. He's using the gold A.J. Burnett as well. And then this opponent just ends up quitting out. I don't really know. We got 2 guys on, nobody down. Larry Walker coming up. Now we're going up against a team that's not as good as the previous squad. And this guy's got Lucas Giolito, a bunch of silver guys, some gold cards in there as well. But you just never know. I mean, you're playing on All-Star. Anyone can really win these shortened 3-inning games, regardless of which players you put out there. I mean, you could go out there with all commons and put up a bunch of runs. It plays kind of similar to Battle Royale in that way. But anyway, we get something going here in the first inning. I don't know even what happened in right field. This guy has Josh Bell out there, and he just wasn't able to track down that fly ball. But I'll take the hit. I'm trying to prestige that Jimmy Rollins. And this event is a great way to kind of work on a few players. If you haven't prestiged Larry Walker, or if you're going for Jimmy Rollins, maybe Greg Maddux. I have no idea why he threw home right there. Maybe he just pressed X out of a reaction. I have no idea. He ends up walking in a run. We are using, a couple gold guys in the lineup as well. We have Joey Gallo, Ken Griffey Jr., just a few players that I wanted to throw in there that can kind of play, all around. They're good on defense. They got gold fielding out there. They can hit the ball a little bit. Here we get something going with Ryan Sandberg. This one is going to get down. That results in a double. Kind of a weird play. Probably would have been able to clear the bases if everyone just ran on contact there. Here we have another weird play out there on defense. He doesn't lock on to this one. This will result in a ground rule double from Ken Griffey Jr. I do not know what just happened. I thought he was going to quit out right there. He did not. We'll go into the top of the second inning. One down, Larry Walker up, and that one bloops in. So his outfield was definitely not having the best time out there in terms of reaction, in terms of range. He doesn't have the best fielders out there either. So that's kind of interesting, but we are able to get something going with Jimmy Rollins once again, tack on another insurance run. Didn't really hit the best in this event game, but we are able to score 7 runs. Top of the third, 2 down. We're going to end the inning with a line out. Craig Biggio hits a line drive right to left field. I felt like I was a little bit late on that, even though I pulled it. Just didn't get the barrel of the bat out in front. Anyway, we will be using John Smoltz here in his debut, I guess. I mean, I kind of just wanted to see what his stuff was looking like, how his pitches were coming in, the velocity those pitches were coming in at, as well as just trying to see how much break this slider has. He does have that primary pitch as a slider, and that should be effective. That should be pretty valuable to have. He will be able to throw it more often because it is his primary. But here we're just trying to mix in the curveball, mix in the fastball. I kind of want to see how hard he will throw, and he can get it up there, 100 miles per hour, right there, facing Nick Ahmed. He was definitely late on that one. I'm going right back to another fastball, 98. So not bad. He will throw it, upper 90s. He will touch 100. This is the 96 overall Signature Series John Smoltz. I know I faced the 92 a lot earlier in the game cycle for this year. That was the BR reward. And then I don't think the starting pitcher version of John Smoltz is any good at all. But here's something I thought was interesting. I actually earned a Set 2 Home Run Derby pack, and I was sitting at 73 wins in the last event. And at 75 wins, I would have earned this pack, but they kind of reset that event. And for whatever reason, I was still able to earn the pack. I looked through all of my programs. I looked through everything to decide and figure out, did I earn this pack a different way? And that was just not the case. I mean, I didn't have any extra program stars in any of the featured programs. I didn't complete any extra missions to earn that Set 2. That had to have been from the 75 cumulative reward from that previous event, which doesn't really make much sense to me, but we're not going to tell the developers about that. We're just going to let everyone get their event rewards from the previous event if you didn't get that 150 wins. So don't tell anyone about that. Anyway, I don't know why I lowered my volume there. It's not like I can really whisper on a microphone. But in this next one, we are going down 2 runs here early on. We gave up 2 solo shots. Ryan Sandberg hits one a little bit below the zone. Larry Walker hits one up above the zone. So now we really need to try and get something going here. Tally at least 1 or 2 runs to try and tie the game up. Here Jimmy Rollins starts us off with a no-doubt home run to lead off the ball game. The Jimmy Rollins signature hit right there, I should say. And honestly, he plays so much better on All-Star difficulty than any other difficulty, I think, in this game. I haven't really had much success with him on Hall of Fame. Not near the amount of success I've had with him on All-Star. Anyway, Edwin Encarnacion, a card that I haven't tried out too often, or at least for too many at-bats. He's going deep with a 2-run shot, so we take the lead here, 3-2 in the bottom of the first. I'm trying to tack on a couple more runs. This guy was able to hit the ball, outside the strike zone. He was able to hit a couple homers. I have a feeling he's going to score a few more runs in this game, so we need to get something going here. We need to continue on with this 2-out rally, and we strand that runner at third base. Now we got brought in Mariano Rivera, who is okay. I mean, he threw 5 pitches in this event, or at least in this game, and was in the yellow for stamina. As we can see here, now he's 9 pitches, also in the yellow. Still not in that red range, but I'm having a tough time getting outs with him while he's in that yellow stamina range. So with that being said, we give up the lead once again. And now we're down by 1. Top of the second inning, facing Jackie Robinson. I figured I would bring in John Smoltz yet again. I just reset the pitching staff, reset the event lineup, went back in, so all the pitchers have full stamina and everything. But we're trying to make this comeback in the bottom of the second. We got to get there first. And if we don't make the comeback in the second, then we'll still have the bottom of the third to walk it off. Being the home team in this event is really big. I mean, in Battle Royale and ranked seasons, just in general in this game, really helps you out. So now we are down to our last 3 outs. I didn't get anything going in the second. I just had a couple opportunities, some pitches that were right there, and I just missed them. I just did not square the ball up, hit the ball to the warning track. But we do have a chance here. We have a chance to walk it off with Edwin Encarnacion. Just need to wait on a good pitch right here. That pitch looked pretty good. Change up low in the zone, but didn't get me to bite on it. I'm looking for a fastball. I'm looking for a fastball up and in, and he throws the slider. I was able to react to it. Still swung early enough, and we walked the game off of Aroldis Chapman. So that is going to do it for this video. Let me know if you were able to earn your event rewards or cumulative rewards from the previous event. And let me know what you think about these brand new cards in the game. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.